What legal challenges do ethical impact funds face? Imagine trying to balance doing good with following the law. That's exactly what ethical impact funds aim to do, but they face some tricky legal hurdles along the way. First, there is the issue of fiduciary duty. Managers of these funds are legally required to prioritize investors' financial interests. But when they include social or environmental goals, conflicts can arise. Sometimes, focusing on ethics might seem to go against maximizing profits, leading to disputes over whether managers are fulfilling their legal responsibilities. Next, legal rules and regulations are often unclear or inconsistent. Many laws were made for traditional investments, not impact funds that aim for social change. This can make it hard to know what is allowed or what must be disclosed. For example, some places restrict certain investments or requiring detailed reporting of conflicts of interest. Navigating these rules can be complicated, especially when trying to meet both ethical standards and legal requirements. Conflicts of interest are another challenge. When fund managers or related parties have overlapping roles or investments, it can threaten independence. For instance, if a lawyer involved in the fund also invests in a project the fund supports, questions about transparency and fairness can come up. Managing these conflicts requires clear policies and full disclosure to investors, which adds another layer of legal responsibility. Legal disputes can also happen when stakeholders disagree with the fund's ethical choices. For example, if a community or minority group feels excluded or harmed by an investment, they might challenge the fund in court. These disputes can slow down or even stop the fund's efforts to support social causes, making legal risk a real concern. Another tricky area is defining what counts as an ethical investment. Because values differ, there can be disagreements about whether a project or company truly aligns with the fund's principles. This can lead to legal questions about false advertising or greenwashing, where a fund claims to be ethical but is not transparent about its impact or practices. From a Jewish philanthropic point of view, these legal challenges connect closely with the idea of using resources responsibly to promote justice and community welfare. Jewish teachings emphasize honesty, fairness, and accountability, which can guide impact funds in managing legal risks. Being transparent about investments, avoiding conflicts of interest, and clearly communicating ethical goals help align legal compliance with moral values. To handle these challenges, impact funds should set clear policies that balance legal duties with ethical aims. They should have strong governance structures to spot and manage conflicts. Consulting legal experts familiar with both financial laws and ethical principles is essential. Full disclosure to investors about risks, impact measurement, and ethical commitments is also key. Staying aware of changing laws and regulations helps ensure the fund remains compliant while pursuing its social mission. By addressing these legal challenges head-on, ethical impact funds can stay true to their purpose of making a positive difference while respecting the rules that keep markets fair and transparent. This careful approach helps them serve both their financial and moral goals, aligning with the values of tzedakah and Jewish philanthropy.